All right, now with this, let us try to get a hang of how do you set up, your Google Cloud, okay, and your Google Cloud credentials, okay. So first and foremost, I'll just create a file here, not here, sorry. Just give me a minute. I'll create a file here called as GCP commands.md. So you can take the commands right in from here itself. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new project. Okay. Let's say we're going to call that project as let's say I'm going to call that as Mosaic Clinical Trials for that matter. Okay. And cool. So let's do one thing. See, first and foremost, we have to just check if you have Google Cloud SDK installed or not. Google Cloud SDK. Just write it on, Google that I want to install Google Cloud SDK. It'll give you a pip install command or something and get this installed. Okay. Once this is done, you need to run this command in terminal. Okay, so what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to log in, okay, into our GCP. But before that, I would request you guys to create an account on Google Cloud. Okay, just go to console, just type these keywords, console Google Cloud. You will go to Google Cloud console. Okay, just create your account here. Just click on start for free. You roughly get some $300 in credit, and you can use that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to write this command in our terminal. It's called gcloud auth login. Okay, so we're just going to do an authentication login here. So let me just copy paste this. Okay, and I'll hit enter. Once I hit enter, you can see so what we are trying to do here, basically from the terminal we are trying to log in into our Google Cloud. So I'll just select my account. Okay, that's all. Okay, and that's it. See, the thing is, if we want to do terminal level operations, it is very important for us to log in from terminal, and in order to log in from terminal, you have to run this command, which is gauth login. Okay, now in here I'll just go and click on console, so I'll be redirected. See, this is the link where you need to end up, which is console.cloud.google.com with being logged in. All right, now once we have logged in, we need to set up our project. Okay, so firstly what I'll do is I'll just go here and I'll click on new project. Okay, once I click on new project, it is going to ask me to enter the project name. Okay, let's say I'm going to say Mosaic Clinical Trials. Okay, and I'm going to say create. All right, now you can see, now viewing this, and now you can see create project, this thing. Okay, create project Mosaic Clinical Trial just now. Okay, so now I'll just click on select project, and now if you see here, the project name has been populated. Okay, so here if you see, the project name has been populated. Cool. All right, now look closely here, project ID. Okay, I'll just copy this. If you see here, once you create the project, you can see this project number and project ID. Okay, just click here and just go to your .env. Okay, where is your .env? Just go to .env, and in your GCP project ID, just put your project ID here. Okay, all right, so this is what we are given. We are given the project ID. All right, so that is important for us. All right, and in the GCP region, we are just going to set it to central 1. If you want, you can also click on dashboard. Okay, in dashboard you can see all of this here. Okay, you can see the project name, you can see your project info, all of that you can see it right here. All right, looks good. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Okay, now along with this, see, we also need to confirm that our Python can see GCP. Okay, so I'll just write it here. Okay, we need to do what? We need to confirm that our Python can see the GCP, which means we can interact very flawlessly from our terminal itself. Okay, and this is separate from the gcloud auth login that we have done. Okay, with gcloud auth login, what have we done? We have used the command line interface, the bash terminal, okay, to log in. And CLI being logged in doesn't mean Python libraries can authenticate. Okay, and for that, okay, now we're going to write a step which gives Python library the credentials they need. Okay, so I'm just going to say gcloud auth gcloud auth application hyphen default space login. Okay, so let me just run it from here. Okay, now again we're just going to perform one more login. Okay, and this is just to make sure that our Python can see or comfortably interact with GCP. Okay, all right, looks good. Okay, all right, this is fine, looks fine to me. Okay, all right. So now let me clear this. Okay, and let us confirm that our Python can see GCP. Okay, so for that we will be running this command. Okay, but in this command, let's do one thing. Okay, let us just try to run this command that I'm giving here. Okay, GCP auth. Okay, project name Mosaic test 001. Okay, fair. It is taking the other test. That is fine. Just give me a minute. Okay, so this looks fine. Let me go to the dashboard. Okay, Mosaic clinical trials, go to project settings. Okay, all right. Okay, now let me do one thing. I have to switch to new project. Okay, so the thing is, the new project that I've created is Mosaic clinical trials, but it seems that it is taking my old project. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just switch to my new project. So I'll just say Google Cloud. Okay, config, then I'll say set project to Mosaic clinical trials. I'll hit enter. Let's see what it gives. All right, so it has given me some information. Okay, so it says your active might not match your quota project. Okay, shouldn't be the issue as such. Okay, let me just rerun this command once. All right, so now you can see our project has been set to clinical trials, which is fantastic. Okay, so see, the thing is, what was happening is my Google Cloud was pointing me to the older project. Okay, running this command, I have just set it to new project once again. That's all. Okay, nothing else, which is fantastic. Okay, so now guys, what have we done? We have set up our GCP from the command line, which means from the command line our pipeline can now interact with GCP. We have set up our project also. Okay, and then just run this command. Sorry, then just run this command. Okay, if you see, if I run this command, I get this output, that GCP authentication okay, and which is the project that we're going to work on, which is fantastic. Okay, now along with this, what we can also do is let us also try to create the GCP bucket. Okay, so I'll just say, sorry, GCS bucket, which is the Google Cloud Storage bucket. Okay, and now in order to create the GCS bucket, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to what should I do? Should I just directly create it from the terminal itself, or what should I do? Okay, let us do one thing. We can create it from the console. Actually, we have two ways to create it. I can either create it from terminal or I can create it from console. So let us try creating from console. Okay, now let's say I am in this project, okay, in my Mosaic clinical trials. Okay, let's say I'll just go here and type cloud storage. Okay, I'll just type cloud storage, and in cloud storage, okay, I can click on buckets in the left. Okay, once I click on the bucket to the left, you can see it gives me an option to create the bucket. So I'll just click on create bucket. Okay, first and foremost, it is going to ask me to give the name. So I'm going to give a name called as Mosaic Clinical Trials Bucket 001. So this is the name I'm going to give. Okay, then looks good. All right, I'll just click on create, yeah, and I'll click on confirm. Okay, so fantastic, it looks like the GCP bucket has been created. Okay, now if I just select here, okay, storage class is set to standard, which is what we want. Okay, if I look at the other parts, which is fine, this is fine. If I click on edit bucket again, I can just go and change, but I don't want it. I'll just click on cancel as of now, or else I'll just click on bucket. I'll go to buckets. Okay, and the location as of now is set to multiple regions, which is fine. Okay, okay, this looks fine, this looks good. Fair. I think we'll just leave everything as it is, so I don't think so we have to kind of do anything. Cool, looks good. So let's just go back to our .env, okay, in our file, okay, and just set up the bucket name. So what is our bucket name? Our bucket name is Mosaic Clinical Trials Bucket 001. So fantastic. So guys, in our env we have set up the GCP project ID, GCP region, and the GCS bucket name as well, which is fantastic. Okay, all right, this looks good. All right, now let's go to the next part now.